$10 again. I walked home slowly. My legs felt like stone. When I opened the door, my father looked up from the sofa. I smiled, he smiled back. That was enough for me. I worked at the bakery every day. I did not rest. The work was hard, but I got better. I made fewer mistakes. The woman still spoke in a sharp voice, but she did not shout as much. One day she said, "You are learning." That was the first good thing she said to me. But life was still hard. We had just enough money for food and rent. I did not buy anything new. I did not go out. My phone was old. My shoes had small holes. My old friends did not call. They forgot me. Or maybe they did not know what to say. Maybe they were just busy with their own lives. I did not blame them, but it still hurt. One evening, I sat in the kitchen with my father. I made tea and gave him a small cookie from the bakery. He took a bite and said, "You used to make cupcakes when you were small." I smiled. I remembered that too. I said they were not good. He said they were better than this cookie. The next day was Sunday. The bakery was closed. I stayed home. I cleaned the flat, washed clothes, and cooked lunch. Then I saw a small box of flour in the kitchen. I also found sugar and 2 eggs. I thought about what my father said. I thought maybe I can try again. I used an old bowl. I mixed the flour, sugar, and eggs. I did not have butter, but I used oil. I had no big oven, but I used a small electric one. I made 6 small cupcakes. They looked simple, but the smell was nice. I gave one to my father. He smiled and said, "Still better than the bakery." I gave one to the old woman who lived next door. Her name was Mrs. Green. She was always kind to me. She said, "Did you make this?" I said, "Yes, just today." She said, "It's soft and sweet. Can I buy more next week?" I looked at her. I said, "Buy." She said, "Yes, I have a birthday coming. I want these for my guests." That night, I could not sleep. I thought about her words. Could I really make something and sell it? Could people like my baking? I had no money to start a big shop, but maybe I could make a few cupcakes on weekends. I could try. On Monday, I went back to work at the bakery. I worked hard as always. I saved $5 from my pay. On Saturday, I went to the market.